All right, boys and girls, those of light and dark. Uh, I have figured out something here. Anyone who comes on this stream, you have a comments or questions, you put it down below. I have a newcomer here. Frankie King has been here before. We have talked and discussed many multiple subjects. Nelson is here. And of course, I would like to do my intro as I usually do. And you know what StreamYard does now? StreamYard now allows people to download files in the video clips section under the brand section here. And as you can see here, before we begin, I can actually take the files that I put in here, like this silly ass. You only come over here late at night, and you always gotta leave early in the morning. You'll never take me on no date and show me off.
You know I'm busy during the day.
And you don't answer. You don't never answer the phone in the daytime either. Only at nighttime. So you ain't using me for bedroom activities?
Of course not.
And you like me for real?
Of course.
Okay. You only come over here late at night, and you always gotta leave early. Oh my fucking god, that was so fucking hilarious. That's so fucking hot. What do you think about that shit, man? I saw that shit on their Facebook, right? And then I was like, who did that shit, okay? She was trifling as hell, okay? Oh my god, man. But here's my intro before we begin. I'm gonna start asking questions. What about you? Okay, Nelson. Next time you come on the show, make sure you bring your Cash App so I can post it so people can donate to you. You post it in the comment section here. Okay, and here's my intro because I don't like doing it. I just put it down in the file section here. So here it is right here. Here's the intro. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna do some crazy foolish shit next time. Okay, here it is. Here.
Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page where I post my comments. Since I try to keep it down, nitty-gritty under 10 minutes, because over 10 minutes is something very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people believe in smoke, people believe in drink, people believe in ayahuasca. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. This is going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. But of course, you should know who the fuck I am, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Of course, if you have any comments, questions, or insults, or even roast, you put it down below. All right? Okay. If you don't know who I am, please read my description. So let us continue on in our lives. Okay? These videos are not pertaining to the masses of asses. I repeat. All right? Sensitives, biased individuals. And that's all I gotta say, you guys. And you have a good day and enjoy that goddamn show. Peace.
That feels so good. Hey Nelson, tell us about yourself. You're a newcomer here. What's going on with you? We got 3 topics to talk about, and maybe even more. You got a piece of paper and pencil?
Piece of paper and pencil. Yeah, I got a piece of paper.
Yeah, because if you got that shit down, then we might have extra stuff to talk about. Okay, so if something comes up on your mind, you might tell us to pause. I'm gonna write this shit down so we can have the next discussion. I try to keep the videos down under like an hour, half an hour to an hour, because it's always some interesting shit to talk about. Y'all guys are just coming to me, talking about some old school shit. I'm an OG, not an original gangster though. I'm an original gnosis. Okay, because that's what they called me Nas when I was in Brooklyn, New York. That's where I'm from. I'm from Brooklyn. I was raised up by the pimps and the hustlers like no one else. My resume is beyond all of you little children, little people of the world, okay? I am an Indigo child. I am too many things to list here. But let's hear something about you, Nelson. Where you from? Where you coming from?
Well, I'm from Louisiana, Jennings, Louisiana. And pretty much, work, school, after that, college, bachelor's degree, business administration. And from there, I just got back in school and going to pursue my MBA. And besides that, just knowing a lot of truth about what's going on, knowledge is power. So seeking that and just on my purpose.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What did you get for your Valentine's Day? Did your woman give you tea bag today or something? What happened? Did you get anything for Valentine's? How many hoes you have?
Oh, you say Valentine's. I mean, to me, I feel like, I mean, when it, they got all these holidays and Valentine's Day, if you really care about somebody, you're going to do that. You don't need somebody to give you a specific day to actually care. You're going to care 24/7 or whatever day you decide to do it. So, I mean, I get random stuff. So, as far as Valentine's Day, I mean, I'm not too big on the holidays. I don't really celebrate the holidays. But as far as showing love and care, I mean,
what religion are you? Are you a religious person? Are you religious?
No, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. Religious is man-made. I don't believe in religion.
Exactly. You know what religious means? It means in Latin to rebind. It means to bind. And I keep telling people all across the world and all the different countries, I said, you know that you're a heathen if you believe in that type of shit, because that's why I was created, because most people are heathens. They don't have a way of being moral. They don't have morals. So religion was created from paganism. So I said, if you just do your research, you'll find out what I'm saying is the truth. They used to believe in the sun, moon, and the fucking stars, and made a god after each one of those motherfucking things, even food and trees and everything. From even Egyptology, all that bullshit. Other than that, what would you like to talk about today? We got things to talk about. We always got something to talk about. This is down the rabbit hole. What's going on? You got anything on your mind you want to talk about?
I mean, when you think about it and look at what's going on in the world, there's so much to talk about, and a lot of people don't accept the truth, but the truth is the truth. Like you said, the religion is pretty much a slavery mentality. That's just like Frankie was showing me that book that he got, How to Teach a Negro How to Be a Christian. You got
they did that shit always. They did that shit in Zulu shit. You ever seen that movie called Shaka Zulu, man?
I don't think I've seen that one, but I heard of it.
Oh, it's based on a true story. It's kind of when the British went over to the Shakas in the Zulu of Africa. They say Africa was probably like 50% of Zulus. They exterminated them. They forced their religion upon them. They had their own belief systems and shit. You should watch Shaka Zulu, man. That shit is crazy, man. They over there believe in polygyny. There was no kind of system in place where people got married on monogamous relationships and shit. But that religious shit destroys everybody. And then on top of that, nobody really reads the motherfucker. Nobody reads it. Nobody reads religion. What the hell is going on in this world? I thought the church was supposed to help the homeless, right? Aren't they supposed to help the poor?
I mean, they just get rich on their own. The pastor, seen this one video. It was a church in Africa where the pastor pulled up in a Mercedes-Benz truck, and then the people in the congregation start beating on the truck. I want my money back. That's
time to burn the goddamn churches.
I tell you, then he got the truck with a nice. He's looking like a pimp. So they want their money back. They want their tithes and offering back. So it's not when you look at the pastors and they're not doing for the community. They're doing for themselves. It's robbery. Yeah, ask me.
TB Jakes, Joel Osteen, Joe Myers, Peter Popoff. There's just so many of them. There's so many charlatans. They can actually fix world hunger if they put their monies together, but they're buying up mansions and stuff. Joe Osteen simply alone makes $30 million. $30 million. How the hell are you making $30 million and around your facility you got the poor? How do you do that? That shit irritates the fuck out of me, man. Makes me want to put a fucking voodoo spell on them motherfuckers.
And it's like they keep preaching and convincing everybody to fill up that church with money.
So we got like two people watching this right now. I don't understand why people up at this time. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I'm in Washington, Pennsylvania. There's two people watching us right now, so I'm just kind of wondering why everybody up. Is people up right now at this time? Okay, because I know a lot of people ain't subscribed to my crazy ass page. Okay, but if you got anything to say, you say it, and I will post it. I try to get to y'all comments and stuff, and I post your comments. You can see what you can donate to Frankie King and Nelson. You can make sure next time you come on, you give me your Cash App or your PayPal so people can see you and donate to your cause. Because I'm not a selfish brother. Okay, I want everybody to succeed. I don't like to talk just about myself. I like to make you succeed as well. I have other people who came on my streams too as well. But other than that,
So if y'all got anything to say, you go ahead and say it, okay? Other than that, you got anything else to say, Nelson, before we continue on?
Pretty much, I'm here to comment and advise and give the knowledge that I have on whatever topic we discuss. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to Gambia. So if anybody want to pay their dues to me, so you can go with me to Gambia, it's on because I basically got to fill out all the paperwork and do all the crazy shit. So if you want to go to Gambia with me, we can go. Okay, because I've said this before. This year, 2021, will be the year where guys was going to wake up from this red pill and this MGTOW shit and try to go beyond what no other man has gone before. Like I said before, I'm not disrespecting red pill and MGTOW. I just feel that real alphas don't need that type of shit because we learn from the pimps and the hustlers and the alphas to get paid from these bitches. Especially if they're not virgins. There's no way you can't simp. And simp means suckers investing in mediocre pussy. That's what it means. It truly means that from the 80s because I was there. I'm 47 this year, babies. It may not look it when I'm on the court, but yeah, you can still see me, okay? And I got my beard and shit. But other than that, go ahead.
Mediocre is.
Huh?
Tell them what mediocre is.
Mediocre pussy. It's like used. It's been used. It's been banged up. What's the technical word? The technical word for some other motherfucking nuts been up in your pussy, bitch's pussy. It's called microchirism. That's the white man terminology, but I just call it used pussy. Okay, other males' DNA can actually make your DNA abnormalities of other male spermatozoid inside of her womb. That's disgusting to me, and I have OCD. Okay, but enough about me though. Let's talk about a subject here. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the first subject, or what are we going to talk? It's about 12 minutes now. 12 minutes has passed.
So the first topic is original definition of beta alphas.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Let's see what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Are you looking in the private chat? Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure I want to make sure people, when they say something, I can respond. But where I'm coming from, it's only three versions of males. Either you're passive aggressive, and then you're alpha. Okay. Everybody was a blue pill at one time, right? So that's the innocence pill. And then what happened is that I didn't get a chance to be the red pill because I didn't want to commit suicide over no used vagina, no used cunt. Okay. So I skipped the red pill and started learning pimpology. Because pimpology is the true alpha way of going, but I don't want to womanize women. So I became a fetish gigolo in my past. I would fuck these bitches and I would get $1,000 a month from Milano the Cracker type females in my heydays. I used to be a whole bunch of things to women, gynecologist, also a therapist. I'm too many things to list. So how I'm a gifted gab and I know how to talk. So if you know how to sell yourself, you can sell yourself to win these women. Black women don't got no money. He broke as fuck. They got no money. Not to hate on their game, but I'm like, yeah, man, where's my money? I'm trying. You want me to babysit and shit? You gotta have money. These days, everybody's getting paid $20 an hour just to babysit. And I told my wife this shit. I said, this is crazy, man. But the original definition of beta, alpha, and alpha comes from that. If you're alpha, you're gonna be aggressive as fuck. Okay. Now tell me what sigma alpha means, because I know that's a passive aggressive type, or is it a very aggressive type of male? I don't know. Okay. I don't really try to get too technical with the breaking up the sigmas and the omegas because it's all broken down into three different departments. And to me, I skipped from beta to extremely alpha. I skipped from beta to extremely alpha. You could say I was a beta alpha by being I was a beta alpha by using a strap on because I was just about the money. But I was never a simp though, so I'm never a simp. So you tell me what this sigma is and this omega is. I don't know what that shit is.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the sigma alpha. It's an introverted version of an alpha male. So let's say for instance, like Batman, right? Batman and Superman. Batman and Superman are both alphas, but the fact that Superman is the alpha he comes out there in broad daylight colors, like you know.
But like I said before, I think we talked about this before. I think Superman can't be an alpha because he's always chasing after Lois Lane. She wasn't no virgin.
Yes.
Okay?
but here's the thing though. He does things more smart because he'll come out during the nighttime. And on top of that, like he'll get the job done quick because people don't know when he's coming. He lurks in the dark.
Yeah, but Batman's more. He's more alpha than Superman. I believe this is my opinion. Okay, Batman's more alpha with his personality. You know, he's a savant. He's a computer technician. He's a business entrepreneur, whatever. Yada yada yada. And he's definitely more destructive than the fucking Superman. This is brain power. So I believe that just because of that attitude he has by defeating his opponents, you know, he's right. He's way more like stronger and more serious. But when it comes to women, those are all beta alphas to me. And Superman especially, you know, just messing with one female Lois Lane, that's not enough. Bruce Wayne, he been messing with all sorts of hoes, including Catwoman. He got Catwoman's pussy. Go ahead.
You gotta think about the Joker.
Oh, the Joker is also a beta alpha too. I don't think he fucks. I don't think they never fucked. I don't think Harley Quinn and Joker ever fucked. Okay, I've never seen it in no confidence.
Fuck.
I didn't hear you.
Harley Quinn and Deadshot, they had something going on.
They did.
Suicide Squad, this animated movies. But so a Superman basically, you know, a lot of people don't understand him because I get much of an introvert, and you know, like he has a brilliant mind, more of a doer. So he don't really care about the social status. As long as he care about is, you know, what he care about is money and pretty much his physique and his charisma. But he, basically, you know, like the alpha male feels comfortable with people under him. Sigma, we don't care if you're under us. Just stay out of our way. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much, let me do what I do. A lot of people don't understand why I do what I do, but I know for a fact it's like, you know, I had a situation last year where I was work for this company, and you know, when I took this certain position, I was struggling. So people were like, yeah, 20. If you wait 10 years with the union, you'll get this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't got 10 years to wait. I need the money now. So I went back to my. So the whole time, they were, oh, you stupid. So the fact that understands why I did what I did it to survive. Now it's uncommon, but like I said, sometimes you'll make a decision and it may come out weird, but just so you know, it's for your own benefit, you know, it's for your own survival. People don't understand it, but guess what? I don't care if they understand or not. I'm surviving for naturally. So like I said, I don't really care what the crowd is doing. I mean, if I satisfy people just to make them happy, I'm gonna be unhappy. So pretty much that's what these stigmas is all about, you know. And also, without telling people, because people have a way of jinxing things. Like when I went to Brazil, as you can see, a lot of people would say, "Oh, don't go, COVID-19." They'll come up with every name in the book. But the fact that I went, they was like, hey, next time. See, because I didn't say nothing.
Hey, hold on, Frankie King. If you got some noise in the background, you should turn it off. Anything that makes noise, it creates a feedback. So any noise, because sometimes you fade in and out. Okay, so go ahead, continue. If you got noise in the background, turn it off because it will interfere with the speakers. Okay.
Yeah. I love. But basically, yeah. I don't really care what people say because I mean, certain things that I do, I know it's going to work, but a lot of people may not understand, and sometimes you don't have time to explain to people. You know, you don't got time to go back and forth. You just want to do it and get it over with. So that's why, like, when I went to Brazil, I didn't tell anybody because I knew they would have said, you know, a lot of people are brainwashed through the media. People believe in this COVID thing. I don't think it's real, but you know, the fact that
everybody believes in the media.
Oh, exactly. I didn't bother telling no one. You know, when I was on the plane, I get off the plane, Frankie. Oh my God, where's your face mask? why are you doing this? But when I got
But,
back,
but let me tell you something about traveling now. Now in Ethiopia, everybody told me that she's going to change, but I already had a plan that she was going to change. I know women are seasonal, and I already knew what steps to take so she can pay me, even though she tries to call the courts on me or the cops because I'm psychopath. But when you travel over abroad, they don't really have those things in place. Let's say it says on the list, the STEP program, you must get malaria shot, yada yada yada. When you go to that country, it's not enforced at all. You don't need it. I went to Ethiopia without getting the malaria shot or the yellow fever shot because I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not letting that stop me." Okay, I'd rather go the natural, holistic approach. I took vapor rub and some lemon oil and some hemp seed oil and rubbed it on my, and I never got bit at all. But I saw tons of mosquitoes out there, tons of fucking mosquitoes. So don't believe the hype of what they, how the white man got this media and shit out there. They put it on the media, Google it and shit, and they scare you. They make you go through an extra loop and shit just to go to a country. It's not all necessary. They don't have those things when you get to the airport. It's completely different. So don't assume that you're gonna need a shot. Now you're gonna need the COVID now because just in January 26th, right? CDC just enacted everyone must get some sort of testing, the viral testing, and you're gonna have to get an amendment form or something like that. I don't know what you had to go through when you had to come back to the country, but other than that, you said you had to swap some boogers. You had to swap some boogers and stuff. So that's good that they let you back in the country, which is great. Have you ever left the country, Nelson, before?
No, I was about to leave. This and the COVID all happened. I was about to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, I do not recommend going to Jamaica.
Yeah,
I thought.
Brazil was going to be the option.
See, like basically, it's
hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let's do this here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, show it.
Yeah, so it's a COVID test, right?
Okay.
And basically, it's a PCR, right? Let me see what it says. When it says not detected, it has to say a negative.
Okay.
So this is all you need. See, this is like from a regular medical place where I got the free do my. So all you gotta do is show them this right here. Not detected or negative.
Simple. Yeah, but did they have that at the airport?
Oh, the test? Nah. You got to show the people, like basically you got to show the customer service agent. If not, then they're not going to let you check your bag in, or they're not going to even let you book your flight through the kiosk. So that's why with this form right here, this is what you need.
You have to get that. Do you have to get that before you get on the plane, correct?
Yeah. So basically, they say 72 hours, but I do 42 hours. But let's say if you let's say if you have to travel Wednesday, right, and you get it done Sunday. Let's say you get it done Sunday, and you're traveling Wednesday night. It has 72 hours, so it's better to do it 2 days. 48 hours early. Now 72 hours, but it's better safe to do 42 hours so that way they don't give you no nonsense. Because they tried to do that to me. It was done in the morning and they signed the paper. I said, well, yeah, the doctor's supposed to sign the paper to notarize because he's the doctor. So, but they let me on the plane anyway because they. I'm like, nah. And, well, like I said, but some places do it like a day. Like if you want the same day you got to pay for your insurance, you can probably take 2.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure I get it like 2 days before my flight, right?
Right. That's all you need. So basically, it's a PCR. Now, other airlines, they'll say, oh, you need an RT-PCR. RT means real time. So basically, it's the same thing. So the PCR, all they do is take a tip, now back in your nose. Let me. They like some boogers. Now, the first time they did it far back, but I don't think it's necessary. I want to. Oh, okay. Keep the. Keep the camera right there. I'm going to show you something.
Okay. Yep.
I'm being over dramatic. Let's try to get a little bit.
I think that shit is all false anyway. Okay, it's like that's disgusting. Oh my goodness, man.
I'm just being over dramatic. But yeah, I mean,
but when you come back into the country, was it difficult to get the test before you came back into the country?
A little bit, because I found out at the last minute, because everyone told me, "Hey, Joe Biden's going to do something on the 26th." Now they have places, but you know, because I had anxiety, the woman, you know, she had to play with my translator because, you know, she's a friend of Kai Jameson's brother Nabi. So basically, she had to let me see if I can get it, because I can't even read the full Portuguese. But basically, she made it easy. I'm gonna just say that. She said it was an easy process. But oh, I can't even find it. I can't even find it. But overall, though, it was easy. The PCR test is really easy. The only hard thing is the vaccine. Let's say if you go to Africa, just say you don't take vaccines, but certain, you know.
You're gonna get the viral. It's called the viral checkup, but I don't think you'll enforce it though. That's the whole thing. I hope they don't do that, because when I was reading about it, I'm like, yo, oh no, don't tell me I gotta go find a hospital which actually is verified just to do this viral checkup, not the one you got, not the temperature up the nostril mucus area. It's the viral shot. You gotta get some blood taken, and that may take some days. And I hope they don't delay my fucking flight because of some bullshit like that. But let's talk about another subject. What's the next subject we're gonna talk about now?
Before I go further, Nelson, is there a subject would you like to discuss?
I mean, I was on the alpha males and the simps. That subject right there.
Okay, hold on. Well, let me pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, we got solving problems to polygyny versus solving problems for polygyny and polyandry. We also we'll talk about how much to give to a foreign woman when you first encounter her, because this is from my experiences and my knowledge here. I've made a list of a whole bunch of topics, and if you are my associate on Facebook, I will send you the whole list, so we can talk about any kind of topics just out of the blue. It doesn't matter what it is. I just like to talk about those things because I'm pretty old and I get bored again. And of course, other than that, you wanted to talk about the beta alpha males?
No, I was pretty much talking about what y'all was talking about. I was listening to what y'all was saying, and you was pretty much asking them what's the difference between all of it, right?
Well,
okay.
You want me to answer, or you want to go ahead?
No, when he was asking the difference, I was thinking about what branches off towards it, and when you think about the women, and when you think about the simps.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking to Frankie?
No, I was talking to you.
Oh, okay. This is the difference. If you're a beta male, this is how it was back in the days. You're a beta, you're neat, you're a geek or a nerd. You're living with your mother. You're too shy, and you may wear some goofy ass clothes that doesn't fit with everybody else. That's a beta. These are the nice guys that women save the best for last. And these is a whole bunch of guys out there who are like that, and they're being ignored in the media. So betas are almost like 70% of guys out there. They're out there, but nobody talks about them. Okay, this is like a whole bunch of guys who are just average looking. Sometimes they could just be below average, but they don't know how to approach women in general. There's too many guys, especially white Caucasian Milano types. You already know who they are. They're gamers. They don't be socialized with women. They're too busy with meticulous other subjects and things they have to do to keep themselves distracted from being alone, especially in China. Oh my God, they're committing suicide over there left and right, which is a sad thing because nobody's really talking about men's rights or even mental health. Nobody's talking about mental health for men. Okay, this is sad. This is usually affecting the betas, and what's going to happen? The women are going to lose in the overall end, So now the beta alphas, see, after a male becomes aware of women's and they become a red pill, you want to call red pill, and they get hurt by a woman, they become a beta alpha. You're not supposed to be getting married. You're supposed to be having a father figure, right, who will teach you not to get married. Marriage is not important to alphas. I'll tell you about an alpha. But beta alphas, they have to show off. They have to be pristine. It's all about money. It's all about the capital. It's all about what you can show to them, how you can get some ass, some used ass. All of the time, it's about used ass. I be talking to the punch monkeys over there in Brooklyn, New York, and I say that, why are you after them women? Those women are garbage. They don't do nothing for you. They cause nothing but misery and strife, especially for a thug. Oh my, beta alphas, thugs, these motherfuckers, they love the motherfuckers. 80% of women choose beta alphas, the 20% of beta alphas. 80% of women choose the 20% of the beta alphas. Either they highly attractive or they got a lot of money. They don't care about your fucking personalities. They want to get the Gucci bag. And they don't care about nothing but trying to marry you up and going through the courts. So the beta alphas get caught up in that shit. Lots of beta alphas. Yeah, you understand? You know, beta alphas are just the ones who just simping all of the time. You could be a beta alpha looking for money, because me, I did it with the money. I tried to get the bag from the women. Okay, so I took another approach. I was a gigolo, fetish gigolo. I learned that from them. I didn't want to be a pimp. I didn't want to beat my hoe. Okay, and womanize her and tell her to bring me my fucking money. That's the negative side of an alpha. Now the alphas, right? What alphas do, they make negotiations. Everything is about trade. It's not about pussy. There is no such thing as a true alpha fucking with a female just because she's attractive, she's good in bed. If she ain't got shit bringing to the table, garbage. And she don't believe in fucking polygyny, she's garbage, because women are not supposed to be monogamous. They're not supposed to be monogamous. And so I made it real short and clear, but a lot of people tend to get those things mixed up. It's not hard. It's just alphas are holy men. They're either the pimps. They don't fuck around. The dark side of an alpha is a pimp. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times, 9 out of 10, lots of people think they're alphas. You could sound like an alpha. You could walk like an alpha, like Kevin Samuels. You could see all the soft talk you want. But what are you doing with the women? Are you getting paid from them? You see what I'm saying? Alphas get paid. Beta alphas get laid. And the betas, they just stay beta, okay? They just be geeking. They be jacking. Betas jack. Beta alphas get laid. And the alphas get paid. Got it? Yeah, so I learned that from them. But I said I can't be like a pimp because I don't want to put my hands on no female. Okay? That to me is like womanizing a woman, taking advantage of her weaknesses. I'd rather take advantage of a woman through the matriarch, through the courts. I get paid. What's her name? Britney Spears and Eve, they lost in the court. The court of law. They lost in court by a male. Nobody talking about the alpha male taking the women to court, right?
Oh, the white guy in Eve, yeah.
Yeah, he got alimony and child support. And then Eve, she lost in court too. They lost through their own matriarch. If you can call the cops on the hoe or a female, you're the better off person. Call the cops on her sometimes. Take her to court. Divorce her. And never marry. Marriage is a pimp game for women. You never marry women. That's like, I still hear that shit.
Yeah, take it off.
It's an extortion. It's an extortion plan. The courts. You get your shit took.
Yeah, he bought a house. Frank and my cousin bought a house, and things went sour with him and his wife. When it came down to the courts, he was homeless. He had to go stay with one of his. He had to go stay with one of his brothers. She took the house, and weeks later, she moved the dude in there.
Yeah, but I know some crackers who destroyed their property. That's why I say it's not good to get a house in America unless you already got the polygyny set up, right? So you destroy the house. This one cracker I used to talk to, he lost his Jeep, his fucking house. This old head I knew, he destroyed his house with a bulldozer. He got his own bulldozer and knocked that shit down. He served some time in jail though, but at least it's worth it. It's not her house no more. He knocked that bitch down. That's an alpha. He wasn't scared.
He said he ain't going out like that.
You ain't staying up in there.
You like, bro, like you'll never take it alive, huh?
So my advice to all those who are still married, get the divorce. As long as you broke, if you broke, right, and she got the property, you know what her name is. What's her name? She's from the Nation of Islam, and she wears this hat. Okay, she talks about how black women, be careful how black women is going to be. Men are going to flip, and what happens is that when black men get together, that's going to be no joke for women. Women are going to lose property. Women always say they got more money than men. Where is that coming from? I don't know where that shit comes from. When men have all the property, it's the women who go to court, right? And they take the property from men and spend their shit. Okay? So what's going to happen is that men are not going to be getting married. They're not going to get married, especially black men don't get married in the first place.
You talking about Ali?
Yeah, as a matter. Yep, that's her. Exactly. Good man. Good mind. She talks about how black women, when you don't treat your man right, it's going to backfire in the long run on all of y'all women, including white women. It's not going to be a nice setting if a whole bunch of black men and white men come together. If black and white men come together, oh my God.
It's happening.
It's happening now. This is
a lot of people waking up to a lot of things. People waking up, not sleeping no more. It's happening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can sound like Kevin Samuels and talk all the smooth, but that's a lot of stress for him. I don't hate on his hustle. I don't hate on Kevin Samuels' hustle. But if you're going through that stress, that's a lot of stress for Kevin Samuels,
When I was in Brazil, Kai Jameson and him and I had a conversation. He was saying that the problem with Kevin Samuels, he said that Kevin Samuels is judging women based off the European standard of beauty, because I guess he said I'm not for the sisters at all, because I'm against obesity because I love working out. But Kai Jameson said that black women, like not obese, but black women who's thick, our women are built a certain way. Kai Jameson said that he's and
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you gotta come closer because sometimes it cuts in and out. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
No, I was saying, Brother Nabi, Kai Jameson said that Kevin Samuels is going based off the European beauty, because every woman is not built the same. Like our women, I'm not praising obesity because I'm against obesity because I love to work out. But he was in a certain way, with the muscle tone and everything. So it's natural for a sister to be thick. But
you know what I have to say about this looks thing? I believe everybody should fall for their fucking type. I made a video about it, right? So when you hear a woman like talking like I need a 6 foot income nigga or clacker, she needs to refresh her mind. Her mind is twisted through delusion. She has to focus on herself. She has to take off all the makeup. Men don't wear makeup, not just because they're men. Because actually, when men wear makeup, they look way more prettier than women. Okay, I put some Egyptian eyeliner on. I was like, oh shit, I look like the fucking finest nigga here. I put some eyeliner on like a female. I said, oh shit, guys should start wearing makeup, and we beat them bitches out. But I be telling females to take off the makeup, get that materialism out of your head, and go back to basics. Go back to the religion. Go back to your Holy Ghost. And if you read that book, you'll never go wrong. But women don't read religion. They don't care about religion. They want to be like, go ahead.
Brother, well, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead. You
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, Brother Nabi, he said, and I'll never forget this, he said women have no honor like men, because women, they live based off emotions. Women live according to this material. Like women are materialistic, that they attracted to this material world that they live in. That's why they're afraid to die. As men, we know this stuff is temporary and we can't take it with us. So that's why we die with honor, but we don't have honor. And this makes sense. Women have no honor. Like I'd say all women, but most women.
Yeah, you're right. Just to comment up on that, Frankie, when you say women don't have no honor. Another thing that I think a lot of people like in the world, because I heard a female say that's what men want. A lot of people didn't realize that the world has pretty much put women first. They have, I mean, if you know the order comes with, you know, the order comes with the Messiah. With the Messiah, then it comes man, then comes woman, and then comes the children. And they can't, for some reason, the world can't grab hold of man being first. They're like, what?
Especially a black man. Especially a black man.
A black man? Nigga, you got me, you know, nigga, you got me fucked up. They ain't trying to hear that. Like, they can't, it's hard for them to see it. But when you look at all of the signs and the facts that it's supposed to be, okay, man, when it comes to protecting, say like this, the world goes to shit. And all these women that say, I don't need a man, I'm first. What's going to happen to these women that don't have a man to protect them with their kids? And what you got these rebellious groups that's trying to grab women, rape them. You've seen the movies, you know, what happens then?
They're going to get slaughtered. They're going to be slaughtered.
Exactly. Because they don't have the true leader around the, you know, in the household. And that's what it pretty much is. They didn't just flip the script. So you got some of these men that's trying to be women now. They being transgenders. They want to.
So, Brother Emerald Pill. So we had a conversation earlier. I was arguing with this Christian conservative Trump supporter, you know, black guy. He called me crazy, insanity, because I was talking about polygamy, and I said, even in Revelation says in the last days it's going to be 7 women to 1 man, because if you think about it, like he just says, a lot of men are becoming homosexuals, a lot of men are becoming transgenders, a lot of dudes are being locked up, and a lot of guys are being killed. So it's like
because of the single mothers. That's why.
And that's who's raising them and teaching them, single mothers. You're right.
Yeah, it makes sense that, you know, because even science will tell you that women out for one. So it is 2/3 to every man, you know. So every 2/3 of women. But like I said, homosexuality, sexual trans implant, whatever you call it, being locked up and being dead, it's going to reduce the, you know, and war. It's going to reduce the population level of males, so the women are going to become desperate.
Yeah, let me tell you something about the murder rate. The number 1 murderers in the world is women because of abortion, man. Abortion itself is like the number 1 killer in the world. I couldn't believe, even where I'm living at, man, I see crosses of abortion over here because this is still farming area over here. And then women don't understand what polyandry is. I said, do you understand that if you could just discipline yourself through religion, you won't do polyandry? Polyandry is basically a polygamous way of being with multiple, you know, men. Okay, polyandry is the meaning of a woman being with multiple men. And what happens? I tell women all the time that is not your job to be with multiple men or just get horny. And I said it's up to you to be with sister wives, to be with one man, so you can spread his seed. That's what the Bible talks about with all these multiple messiahs and deities inside of the Bible. People don't understand that. You keep it simple like that. Women don't want to hear that. They want to be selfish and shit. So I'm like, I ain't hating on your game. You go ahead and do what the fuck you want to do. But if you fucking with me, you gonna pay something. I ain't hanging around you. I'm just trying to teach her something. I'm trying to teach them something, but they don't listen. They don't listen.
Yeah, exactly. Because see, the thing is, they can't respect the fact that man actually comes first. This is universal law. The man comes first. Why you think of? Let's say people don't know. Let's say if you get a war going on, men versus women, who gonna win that war? It's simple. You get what I'm saying? It's just that the world ain't like Frankie was saying, materialistic. I mean, they feel like they got this, they got that, so they feel like they come first. In reality, if everything breaks down and goes to its natural order, these women that think they come first couldn't even defend themselves, couldn't even defend all of their riches or whatever they didn't gain. A man can just come up there and take it. But at the same time, like you say, and a lot of dysfunction that's going on is glorified. It's being pushed. It's being pushed out there. Like that.
And you know what I tell women all the time? I used to be a therapist to so many women in my past. I say, y'all got women taking advantage of the courts that actually goes against you. All of the guys, all of the Milanos, the cracker guys out there losing properties, don't you think that's going to build up? Don't you think that shit's going to flip on your head? And they're like, oh, that's what. So you think so? But understand this: they no longer will be Johns anymore. They're not going to be marrying you. They're gonna be traveling overseas. I saw so many white guys going overseas on Pornhub, fucking all these fine females over there. I said they ain't gonna stay over here with your used garbage, your sewer system. They're not gonna do that backed up shit.
Like that for real?
Yeah, it's gonna be like that because women keep going to courts. And what's gonna happen? Men are gonna tell other men, "I went to court and almost lost my life, lost my car, lost my kids." What do you think is gonna happen? It's gonna lead to a pathology on the downfall of women themselves. I like I said, I feed off of chaos. I look at that as an opportunity for me. So I tell women all the time, go ahead and do what you like to do. At least I did tell you. At least I told your ass.
You know what? You do find a lot of white guys in the Philippines and also in China.
Oh yeah, they going out there. They're trying to get away from nice women.
Yeah, I say I recommend you guys to just go over there. Oh yeah, let's talk about. Oh, we have 45 minutes already. Shit. Okay, let me see because I don't want to waste too much time here. Okay, we already talked about polygyny versus polyandry. The world would be a better place if women just accepted. Hello. Oh shit.
Hello?
Yep. We're still here. We still here. You just have to refresh the screen. He'll be here. Hold on. Just a moment. If the screen messes up or something like that, right? All you got to do is push the refresh and come right back in, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be right back real shortly. He's coming. But what I want to say, we still live too. What I want to say is that if women were down with polygyny is when one man with multiple women. If they were down with that, we wouldn't have all these problems. Okay? But they want to do polyandry, so that's their body.
They can't respect the order. They can't respect the fact that men come first. So it's like telling a black woman that. Imagine telling a black woman as a black man, I come first. They gonna look at you.
I don't even deal with that shit. You know what I say to you guys? I say anyone watching me. Listen to this. Go ahead.
I say it would be a war. Telling a black woman that a black man come first. But but in the sense of all of that, now if it was done the right way, a good righteous man that's going on the right path, that know his purpose and know about everything, it would be nothing but beneficial to the women. But they just can't seem to grasp that. I mean, some women that think like, oh, if a man can have more than one woman, they want to feel like they can join in too, like literally, that they're lesbian,
Yeah, I definitely. Hold on, let me just write here my message in his messenger app.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Into the broadcast. Okay, broadcast. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now, I tell you guys all the time, I say, if you just become emerald pill, you don't have to worry about that shit. Because if you just lay down a foundation, if you're alpha like that, lay down what you need and what you're going to trade to give that need. Sex is an equal trade. Okay? So if she don't want to give you no sex, you can get it from somewhere else. You can tell her all of the order before you even get involved. You don't need to. Marriage is a forced game. Okay? And that's why I tell you guys all of the time, don't make any agreements with any female, especially in the Western world. Fuck that. That's too much stress. Hold on, let me see what he's doing right now. Okay. Okay, he's coming. Are you there, Nelson? Okay, there he goes. Yeah. All right, he just got back. Anytime the network X up, all you gotta do is refresh the screen and come back into the broadcast. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. So what's the last one? We had 49 minutes. Okay. So the next one we're gonna talk about how much money to give to foreign women. You know what I say about this last subject here is that when you first encounter a female, make sure that she meets your standards. My standards, I can give you a website where you can talk to a lot of women in foreign countries, more likely underdeveloped countries. Because that's what I look for towards. My first wife she was from Ethiopia and she was a virgin. And trust me, virgins are much a better person to be with than someone who's not a virgin. Okay, even though not non-virgins have more sexual experiences, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's all about that.
What's your thoughts on like a woman mixing seeds? Like, let's say if she don't get pregnant, I'm messing with multiple men. Do you believe that like she take on their energies and that their DNA
I
stays?
can't hear you. I can't hear you. Sometimes you got to come up. Okay.
No, I was asking, what are your thoughts on women who sleeps around with different men? Like, even though they don't get pregnant, do you believe that the man's energy and DNA stays in her forever? Like,
I don't know. I don't know if it stays in her forever, but I know that's nasty. Now, I don't want to go down on a female who's fucking with even one dick. One dirty dick to me is enough. She said she's been with him for like 1 year or some shit. Fuck that. How big is this cock? This cock is bigger than mine. I ain't fucking with you, bitch. Okay? I ain't licking your pussy, lapping your pussy and shit. I don't spit on pussies. Shit, I don't be spitting on pussies. I look at the pussy, put gloves on it, I put vapor rub. I do experimental shit with the pussy. Women like that shit, what I used to do. They like that shit.
You're a scientist. You're a scientist.
Yeah, man, I'm an inspector. I look at the pussy. You got flappy jappy pussies. You got loosey goosey pussies out there. You got nully pussies, and you got different types of pussies out there. They're disgusting. They got the stinky winky fucking pussies. I didn't hear you, Frankie.
they got the butterfly.
The butterfly. What'd you say?
Butterfly.
Yeah, there's a toy called the butterfly and shit. It goes up their ass and also at the pussy at the same time, and that shit vibrates. I'm like, God damn it, y'all shouldn't be mad at us when we got robots. We should talk about that on the next subject. The robots are coming, babies. Hey, the robots are coming.
Just to comment on them toys that you just said, they had a woman that told me that she said, "Oh, I wouldn't really need a man for anything. I can go buy something that'll do this and do this."
Yo, you know how much toys they got?
It'll go faster than you. It'll go. I'm like, it's long. I'm like, okay, you wanna buy some electronics to play? Okay, all right, naturally, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to say something before an hour hits because I don't. Oh yeah, the StreamYard only gives you 20 hours per month. Just want you to know that if you're trying to use a StreamYard, they will only allow you to talk for 20 hours per month. But it's real expensive. If you want to be charged to the game, it's $25 a month. That's too much money for me. But I want to say one other thing too. Foreign women, if you ever after you make your standards, because my standards are pretty high. She got to be a virgin because there's no way I'm gonna travel to a used piece of pussy out in another country. That's one. She makes sure she have her parents, both of her parents. If her father's there, that's better. Okay, she got to have her parents. And then on top of that, she can't be having no kids. Of course, she's going to be a virgin. And if you ever fuck with a virgin, you ain't getting in on the first day. So I just want you to know that you're not getting in on the first day.
You should okay. That's going to say a lot about her.
Yeah, and also if you want to be nice, you give them a small donation, like $5 or $10. Never give a woman so much money because you might not never get a chance to see her because of the fact that she's focused on the money. She might even ask you, like, my family is hurt. That means she's a fraud. No female should ask you for any money or data. Or data. If she asks you for data money, no. You tell that bitch to go right to the internet cafe. You tell her to go to the cafe and you work your ass. If she can't go to the cafe, internet cafes are everywhere. In Nigeria, in Ethiopia, Sierra Leone, and in Ghana. Because I know they have internet cafes. If they are lazy, they don't want to show you their videos. Because me, I show females my naked body all the time over there because I want to see their naked body. So you automatically know that if you show her your naked body, she might not be as good in bed as you think she's supposed to be. She's a virgin. What do you think? But she should at least show you something. She got to show you something in her body, if she's real or not, right? She got a problem with video footage. She got a problem with her attitude. You got to pick that shit up. Pick that shit up. Give her proof that you're an American by sending her money, Western Union, like $5 or $10. It might take a year before you even meet her, but you got to save up money. You got to get your money bags right just for you to travel there and back. Okay. I lived in Ethiopia for 2 years and I got video footage, okay, of me being out there. It's nice out there. You might not even want to come back. But the thing is that you gotta plan all this shit out. And I can teach you guys how to get you $700 a month. Okay, if you just follow the criteria and come into my inbox. Okay, but you got to be making a steady income. Other than that, a lot of people don't listen to me sometimes because I act crazy and goofy because I'm myself. I don't have to dress up like Kevin Samuels. I know I'm a high quality man.
Yeah.
And then another thing too. Whatever Kevin Samuels say about you need money to be a high quality alpha male, that's his prerogative. I'd rather not be a male who's about money and fuck with used vaginas. Okay?
I got dudes like Scotty Pimpin, Dr. Dre, who else? Tiger Woods,
They got caught up.
Yeah.
Even OJ. OJ got caught up. They all got caught up because they chose the wrong women.
Yeah, so it definitely have nothing. It has nothing to do with making figures, and that's what Kevin Samuels don't realize.
Because you could be the best fucking man, but all that woman wants is money. Now what? So this is what you do. This is what you do. You say, okay, you want the money, right? You want the bag, right? Okay, these are things this is your work. You tell her this. Italians taught me. Italians taught me when I was living in Brooklyn. They told me if you really want to know if a female really likes you, you tell her, come here. Come here. All that talking is a waste of time. Come here. You tell her, come here. You say, hey, you, come here. I said, oh, okay. That's the best fucking pickup line in the world. Come here. I said, oh, okay. And so all of this Lucario and Tyreek Nasheed type shit, because I'll be listening to this shit. I said, dude, these dudes are fucking ultra fucking beta alphas. And I'm going to say it I said this so many times. I know guys be looking at me like, oh, these motherfuckers ain't no fucking betas. Yes, they are. Tyreek Nasheed lips and chapstick. And look at Lucario. He does the same thing, talking about how to sleep with a woman a day. I say, why would you want to sleep with non-virgins once a day? What the fuck? Okay, and also, what's his name? Donovan Sharpio. You heard about him, right? $500 an hour. He charges $500 an hour for his advice.
400, like 4.
He changed it. Did he change it?
Yeah, he giving discounts now.
No. Kevin Samuels, he basically said that he's an image consultant, but he said people who actually do in their professions charge more. But he said, hey, for women, I'm giving you a chance, $500, take it or leave it. They don't want.
Oh yeah, I did see his Patreon though. I did see his Patreon. He on the bottom he has $376 something. Yeah, I saw his Patreon. So I don't know if he's charging the women that. Okay, that's cool. That's his hustle. That's cool. But if you ain't getting paid by women, you're not really an alpha. You got to be paid for women. That's the other way around. If you paying women, you're a simp. Okay, especially if she ain't no virgin. Okay, you're wasting your time. Okay, and then on top of that, she's not into polygyny. Get out of here. You really wasting your time. I'm a Charles Manson. You know Charles Manson? You know who Charles Manson is? He's the only cracker motherfucker I know who can have 3 women, 3 Harley Quinn type females kill for him. And he was smart, man. Look him up, man. Look him up. I made a video on that shit with Charles Manson and shit. If you can get 3 women to do what you're bidding, you're the beast, man. You're the man, okay? Oh. So anything else y'all guys want to say? Oh yeah, let me show your Cash App. This is his Cash App. Okay, Kings by Nature. I'm gonna store it in there this time, okay? So I can remember it better. Okay. I did it this time. Okay, this is my Cash App. And this is my PayPal. And this is my Patreon. Y'all should join my Patreon for $15 a month. You know what you get? You get a chance to talk to me. You get a chance to talk to me. But of course, yeah, y'all gotta share it though. I'm gonna send y'all guys the link.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it because I share a lot of your content on the group, and I watched most of your videos. I couldn't watch all of it, but I watched most of your YouTube videos.
Yep. So just share my information. I try to get. I don't know how to advertise and all that stuff, but in the meantime, I got shit on my plate. So I'm trying to go to other countries to try to procreate and have polygyny with a new wife. Because my first wife, I brought her from Ethiopia, and she told me you can go get another wife. So I'm trying to work my way to get another wife. You know,
You think she
virgin.
say that because
You say what?
you think she say that because she cares? Like, you know, like to have a wife? Like
No, 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 no. It's like this. She don't care. I don't really care if she cares. I got on that bitch's nerve on purpose because she was getting on my nerve, and I had made a way for me to be paid and I could be free because I take care of my daughters. Y'all see my daughters on my videos. If you watch my videos, sometimes you'll see my daughters. I got a job to do, so I can't do the gigolo and stuff like I used to do in my past. So what I'm doing now, I'm trying to save up so I can go to Gambia. Okay. And I'm trying to create, I want to have 12 kids. I got 2 daughters.
that's amazing, man.
And so, yeah, if you want to see my videos when I was in Ethiopia, you have to go back to Montius Now. It's the first one. Okay. The second one is when I left from Ethiopia. I literally tried to lose my passport. And then the Holy Spirit said, no, you can't stay in Ethiopia, man, because there's a war coming. And I didn't even know. I was like, yo. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, there you go. Your PayPal. Okay, we'll put your PayPal. Okay, I see it. All right, let me see. What did you put here? You put. Okay. Is it PayPal? Let me see. Okay, let me see. You didn't put the whole. Okay, I don't think that's the whole thing, but I'll put it there anyway.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah. But brother Mandel, brother Manny, and Nelson, I'm trying to stay, but I'm dozing off. But it's like Pastor Albie. You're right though.
All right, so y'all come up with some extra topics next time, okay? I'm gonna let you get some sleep and stuff, and I'm getting you. I just had some fucking bomb ass chicken and cheese and broccoli. And that's what I was doing. I was eating some food that came from my boy's house way in Clairton somewhere. I thought it was gonna snow, but it's gonna snow a little later. But I'm gonna let you get some sleep. So if you have some if you got any other topics to talk about, oh yeah, Nelson, get in touch with me on the Facebook.
All right.
Okay.
Right quick.
And make sure.
Are you available?
Go ahead.
You free tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely tomorrow.
Yeah, share those comments, share those topics with him. Okay?
Yeah, I'm telling the whole thing, and I'm gonna let him choose 3, and then tomorrow, if you decide to do a live, we'll get back on. And this time, I'm trying to bring the other guy too.
Okay.
Okay.
And also make sure you have like a PayPal or Cash App so I can show it on the screen here because it will disappear. All this in the comment section here, it disappears. Right. And so they can see it on the screen if I post it there. But other than that, it's good to come prepared. Okay. So having a piece of paper and pencil causes you to write things down. And you guys have a good night. And thank you guys for watching my videos. And same bad time, same bad channel. There's no specific time that I do this. It's just that whoever comes on the video stream, I begin it. Okay. If I can. Okay.
You're right. All right, but peace.
Y'all all have a good night and a good day. And y'all keep safe and stay away from the fucking COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay away from forced vaccinations. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna end the stream and then I'm gonna talk to you guys. Hold on. Peace, you guys. Peace.